Hey, Celtics Nation. We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. Man, this is one of those mornings when you wake up, check your phone, and your jaw just drops to the floor. I mean, who in the world saw this coming? Reports are blowing up all over social media right now. And according to multiple insiders, the Boston Celtics have pulled off what could be the wildest trade of the decade. Damian Lillard, yes, Dame Time himself, is heading to Boston in a blockbuster deal that's shaking the entire league. Celtics fans are losing their minds, while Blazers fans are somewhere between disbelief and heartbreak. Just when everyone thought the Lillard to Milwaukee saga was the final chapter, boom, the Celtics swoop in with an insane last-minute move that's got everyone talking. This isn't just a trade, this is a statement. The kind of move that screams, we're not just here to compete, we're here to dominate. People are already comparing this to when the Celtics landed KG and Ray Allen back in 2007. The energy is unreal. The speculation, the reactions, the memes, it's pure chaos right now. And honestly, that's exactly what makes the NBA the best soap opera in sports. Boston's front office clearly decided they weren't satisfied with almost. After coming so close for the last few years, after heartbreaks in the finals and the Eastern Conference playoffs, Brad Stevens finally decided to go all in. Sources are saying this deal was being quietly negotiated for weeks, totally under the radar. Imagine that. While everyone thought the Celtics were happy building around Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they were cooking up a move that adds one of the most clutch players in modern NBA history to that duo. Damian Lillard in a Celtics jersey? That's the kind of thing that feels like a 2K fantasy trade. And yet, here we are. The early reports say the Celtics sent out a massive package. Draft picks, young players, and maybe even a key veteran. But at this point, nobody cares about the price. Boston fans just want to see Dame hit a game winner at TD Garden. The excitement is off the charts, and if you think about it, it makes perfect sense. Lillard wanted a chance to compete for a title, and what better place than Boston? The fit on paper looks absolutely terrifying for the rest of the league. Picture this: Dame bringing the ball up, Tatum on the wing, Brown cutting to the rim, and Kristaps Porzingis stretching the floor. That's an offensive nightmare for any defense. Lillard gives them that missing ingredient, a true closer. A player who thrives in the final minutes, when the game slows down, when you need someone who's not afraid to pull up from 35 feet with a hand in his face. That's Dame Time, baby. The Celtics already had depth, defense, and young legs, but now they've added pure star power. You can almost feel the tremors across the NBA landscape as teams start calling emergency meetings trying to figure out how they're going to guard this lineup. The Eastern Conference just got flipped upside down. Milwaukee, Philly, Miami, all of them just woke up to their worst nightmare. Boston didn't just reload, they redefined their ceiling. Now, what's wild is how quiet this whole thing was. Usually, when a superstar of Lillard's caliber is on the move, you hear whispers, leaks, anonymous tweets, something. But this? Nothing. Total silence until it hit like a thunderclap this morning. It's being said that only a few top executives and agents even knew this was in motion. That's next-level stealth mode from the Celtics front office. And that's exactly how championship organizations operate. They move in silence and strike with precision. Think about it. Just a few months ago, people were questioning whether the Tatum-Brown duo could actually coexist and win together. Now, with Dame joining the mix, that conversation is dead. The Celtics have officially transformed from a contender to a favorite. Vegas odds are already shifting as we speak, with Boston climbing to the top of the title predictions. If this holds true, the city of Boston might be looking at another banner, and the fans know it. Of course, there's always the other side of the story, Portland. For Blazers fans, this one stings deep. Damian Lillard wasn't just their superstar. He was their identity, their symbol of loyalty in an era of constant player movement. For over a decade, Dame carried that franchise on his back, giving his heart and soul to the city. The idea of him in green instead of red and black is surreal. But deep down, everyone knew this day was coming. Portland tried, year after year, to build a team around him, and it just never clicked. Lillard wanted one last shot at a ring, and you can't really blame him for that. Reports say the Blazers are getting a massive return. Several first-round picks, young talents like Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser, maybe even a sign-and-trade component involving Derek White. It's a full rebuild mode in Portland now. And while fans are sad, there's also a sense of closure. Dame gave them everything, and now he gets a shot at glory elsewhere. The internet, of course, is going absolutely wild. Twitter, or X, if you insist, has exploded with reactions. You've got Celtics fans already photoshopping Lillard in a green jersey, Blazers fans posting emotional farewell montages, and rival fan bases panicking in real time. Some are saying this could create one of the most dangerous offensive teams in modern NBA history, while others wonder if egos might clash in that locker room. But that's the beauty of it, right? The uncertainty, the drama, the what-ifs, that's what keeps us all glued to our screens. And don't forget, this is Boston we're talking about. The media pressure, the expectations, the constant comparisons to legends like Bird, Pierce, and Garnett. Dame's walking into a city that breeds basketball. If anyone's built for that kind of intensity, though, it's him. Damian Lillard has always been about proving people wrong. And now, he's got the perfect stage to do it. If this deal becomes official, and all signs say it's just a matter of final paperwork, the ripple effects across the NBA are going to be massive. First off, you can bet that other contenders are already panicking. Milwaukee and Miami, in particular, must be fuming right now. Miami thought they had Lillard locked in months ago, and now they've watched him head to their biggest Eastern rival. That's going to sting. Jimmy Butler might be somewhere punching the air as we speak. The Celtics have effectively changed the balance of power overnight. And let's not forget, this is the same front office that people doubted not too long ago. Brad Stevens was accused of being too conservative, too patient, too unwilling to take big swings. Well, this swing could end up defining an entire era of Celtics basketball. If it pays off, we might be looking at the start of another Boston dynasty. If it doesn't, it'll still go down as one of the boldest moves in franchise history. Either way, the entire NBA is watching. Now, let's talk about the on-court possibilities because this lineup is just insane. You've got Lillard, one of the most lethal perimeter scorers ever. Jason Tatum, who continues to evolve into a top 5 player in the league. Jaylen Brown, who brings elite athleticism and two-way firepower. Kristaps Porzingis, who adds length and outside shooting. Then you sprinkle in solid role players like Al Horford, Drew Holiday, and maybe even some young energy from the bench. It's a complete squad. What Boston lacked before was that killer instinct in crunch time. As good as Tatum is, there were moments when they struggled to close games. With Lillard, that problem is gone. Dame thrives when the lights are brightest, and Boston has been missing exactly that kind of cold-blooded finisher. Imagine the Garden crowd when he hits his first game winner in green. It's going to be Goosebumps City. The chemistry will take time, but man, the potential is scary. People are already debating whether this makes Boston the clear favorite for the title. Some analysts are cautious, pointing out that star-studded teams sometimes take a season to gel. But this feels different. Lillard's game isn't ball-dominant in a selfish way. He's an unselfish star who knows how to blend in while still taking over when it counts. The Celtics play a fast-paced, switch-heavy style that suits him perfectly. Plus, let's be real, Lillard's never had this much talent around him before. In Portland, it was always on him. Now he can pick his spots, play off-ball, and conserve energy for those clutch moments. Defensively, Boston remains elite, especially with guys like Drew Holiday and Brown. Lillard will get a free pass to focus on what he does best, destroy defenses. It's like a perfect storm brewing. You can just sense that something special is coming, and if everything clicks, no one in the league is safe. The emotional angle here can't be ignored either. Damian Lillard has always been the underdog story, the small school guy who defied expectations. His loyalty to Portland became legendary, but it also trapped him in a cycle of frustration. Now, he finally gets a chance to rewrite his narrative. The idea of Lillard winning a championship ring in Boston would be poetic. From the streets of Oakland to the bright lights of TD Garden. That's a movie script waiting to be written. The Celtics fans, who are some of the most passionate and demanding in all of sports, will embrace him instantly if he delivers. They've been craving that next superstar to lead them to Banner 18, and Dame could be that guy. You can almost hear Mike Breen's voice already. Bang. Lillard for the win. The thought alone gives you chills. Basketball is about moments, and Damian Lillard lives for those moments. Of course, there will be skeptics. There always are. Some are already saying that adding Lillard could mess with the Celtics' chemistry, that too many stars might lead to ego clashes. But come on, if you've watched this team over the last few years, you know they've matured. Tatum and Brown aren't those young, hungry kids anymore. They're grown men with finals experience, and they know what it takes to win. Adding a veteran like Lillard isn't going to disrupt that. It's going to enhance it. He's been the man for over a decade, but he's also a leader who commands respect. This isn't a Kyrie Irving situation. It's different energy. Lillard's game is about elevating those around him, not taking away from them. You can sense that this could actually bring the best out of everyone involved. The Celtics aren't just adding a superstar. They're adding a mentality. And that might be the scariest part. So here we are, folks, another chapter in NBA history being written right before our eyes. Damian Lillard, the man who defined loyalty, is now chasing glory in the City of Champions. The league will never be the same after this. Boston has just declared war on the rest of the NBA, and the countdown to opening night is officially the hottest ticket in town. Every game's going to feel like an event, every highlight like a movie trailer. Whether you love it or hate it, you can't deny it. The Celtics just got a whole lot more interesting. And somewhere, you can bet that clock is already ticking. Because when Dame time hits in Boston, it's not just a slogan anymore, it's a warning. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. It's almost poetic how basketball finds ways to surprise us when we least expect it. Just when everyone thought the NBA offseason was over, that rosters were set, and training camps were just about routine, boom, this happens. The Celtics didn't just make a move. They flipped the entire conversation. You can feel it. The air around the league has changed. Every analyst, every podcast, every sports show is now rewriting their power rankings. And let's not forget the marketing side of this. The ticket sales, the jerseys, the hype. The minute Damian Lillard steps onto that court wearing Boston green, it's going to be a movie. The fans will rise, the cameras will flash, and somewhere deep inside, every kid who's ever dreamed of hitting a game winner will feel that spark. Because that's what Dame represents, the dream, the grind, the never-quit mentality. This isn't just about stats or trophies. It's about legacy. And Boston, with its banners and history, is the perfect stage for the next chapter in the Damian Lillard saga. You can almost hear the echoes of the past legends whispering, "Welcome to the Garden." Now, let's talk about the ripple effects this could cause for the younger generation of players in Boston. Think about guys like Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, and even the rookies coming in. Training alongside Damian Lillard, one of the most disciplined and respected pros in the game, is a masterclass in itself. Dame's work ethic is legendary. 5 a.m. workouts, mental focus, leadership under pressure. That kind of energy is contagious. It sets a standard. Suddenly, every player in that locker room will be holding themselves to a higher bar. You can't slack when Dame's around. You either rise or get left behind. And that's exactly what this Celtics team needs. It's not just about talent. It's about culture. Boston has always been a franchise built on accountability and excellence. And adding someone like Lillard amplifies that tenfold. The young guys are about to learn what greatness really looks like up close. You can't teach that in practice. You live it, you breathe it, and with Lillard around, they'll feel it every single day. But let's be real. All this hype means nothing until the ball goes up and the games begin. Expectations are sky high, and that comes with pressure. Boston fans don't settle for participation. They demand results. Every possession, every game, Every playoff series will be scrutinized. If things don't click right away, you know the media will jump all over it. But maybe that's exactly what this team needs: pressure to forge greatness. Lillard's been there before, facing elimination, hitting impossible shots, carrying entire cities on his back. Tatum and Brown have felt the sting of coming up short. Together, they've got a chance to transform all that pain into purpose. That's the beautiful chaos of basketball. It tests you, breaks you, and then gives you one more shot at redemption. And this feels like that shot. The Celtics have the talent, the leadership, and now the firepower. If they can align all of it, if they can truly buy into the mission, the rest of the NBA better watch out. Because when Dame time hits in Boston, it's going to echo through basketball history. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.